6 home buying goals for 2024. And these are probably good for any year, but if you're planning on buying a home in the near future, you've got to have goals. You've got to have them written down. I've got 6 home buying goals in this video. You can subtract from that list. You can add to it. You can make up goals of your own, but you know, and I know that if you've got a goal, the best thing to do is get really clear about it and start working towards it. So stay tuned. I'm going to go over home buying goals for 2024. All right, Matt Goucher, Matt the Mortgage Guy, powered by You Mortgage. If these home buying goals that I'm going to talk about include you getting pre-approved, me and my team are more than happy to help. Go to greatmortgagebroker.com, fill out the quick form. We're licensed in 48 states, so we can help you just about anywhere. Greatmortgagebroker.com. Now let's talk about home buying goals. Now, you can have a list of your own. You can add to this. You can take just a couple of them and focus on that. But whatever the case, please, I implore you, with your home buying goals, with your health goals, with your family goals, write them down, have an actionable plan to get there. And I promise you, that's the best way as we enter a new year and people are setting goals. You got to be clear. You got to know exactly what you're doing, what actions you're taking to get you closer to those goals. So without further ado, 6 home buying goals for 2024. One of these goals for people that are just getting started is improve their credit score. They understand that the better their credit score, the better terms they're going to get on a mortgage. For some, it's a better credit score just to qualify. But for others, I know my mid score is a 685. If I get it up to a 700 or a 720, my interest rate's going to be slightly better. Maybe it opens me up to another program. And maybe at my current level, I can only do FHA. I can't do conventional. If I raise my score up to a 640, I'll be available to do a conventional loan, or I'll be able to get a conventional loan with a lower mortgage insurance factor. Whatever the case may be, better credit score is going to get you better terms. So improving credit score, that one is number 1 on the list for people that are just getting started. I think it's really important. Number 2 is saving for a down payment. A lot of people I talk to, and I'm talking to them about buying their first home. Yes, we've got options with down payment assistance. Yes, we've got low and no down payment options available. Is that the best for you? Maybe not, right? Maybe putting 3%, 3.5%, 5% down, or 10% down gets you into not just the home that you're looking to buy, but also with a payment that is comfortable and one you can afford. You know, utilizing down payment assistance sometimes means putting a second lien on or having terms that aren't as good as if you put your own down payment. So saving a down payment is goal number 2. Setting a monthly budget, saying right now, I've got $8,000 in the bank. My goal is to get that up to $20,000. And when I've got 20, I'm going to buy a home. And maybe that's $1,000 a month being put in an account for the next 12 months to take you from 8 to 20. That's your down payment goal. Okay. Step number 3, researching the real estate market. And I'm not saying that you have to be an absolute market expert. It's going to be different if you're an investor. It's going to be different if you're buying this home as a primary residence, but you want to understand property values, neighborhood trends, and at the very least, right? You just want to have a feel for the place you're looking to buy. I understand that the things that drive somebody to buy a home that they're going to live in and raise their family in are different metrics and different things that will drive somebody to go invest in a neighborhood. Somebody who's investing in a neighborhood might look at, population growth. They might look at job growth. They might look at that stuff. If you're going to live in the house, your research of the real estate market might just be, where is the school that I want to send my kids to? How close am I to a park? Whatever the case may be, get a feel for the neighborhood you want to live in, because I know that when I'm working with first-time home buyers, sometimes they've got no idea. And they're looking in 9 different zip codes because they haven't done this step, which is research the real estate market. The good news is you can get with some pros that can help you with that, but have an understanding of the real estate market you're looking to buy in. Number 4, vitally important on so many of these lists, it's number 1, get your mortgage pre-approval. Now, you can do the other stuff. You can set credit score goals and down payment goals, and you can know about the neighborhood. At some point in time, when you're starting to get serious, you need to get the mortgage pre-approval. You need to know your borrowing capacity. And I think above just knowing how much you qualify for, I've said this time and time again, you need to know what it looks like and how it fits into your budget. If I buy at $400,000 with 5% down, is this a payment that I'm comfortable with, right? And so you're getting pre-approved to, one, know how much you qualify for, but two, and even more importantly, find a price point that fits your budget and one you're comfortable with, right? So mortgage pre-approval, vitally important. It's number 4 on this list. Number 5 is define your home preferences. A lot of buyers get really excited. They get themselves pre-approved. They've got the letter. I'm approved. I'm approved for $500,000 with 5% down. I'm ready to roll. They don't know what they want to buy. And the 80-10-10 rule is one that I've continued to preach to people because I think it's really important to think about. Define your home preferences. I want to live in at least a 3-bedroom. It's got to have a little bit of a yard because we've got kid number 2 on the way. We've got a dog that wants to run around. Whatever those things are, make a list of nice to haves, must haves, features where, maybe one of you is a car buff and a 2-car garage is really important. Maybe a garage isn't important at all. Whatever the case, define those preferences. And the 80-10-10 rule I mentioned, 80% matches the home preferences that you've written down or you've talked about or you've thought about. 10% of it is things you can learn to live with, and 10% of it is things you can change. Maybe on your list of nice to haves was remodeled bathrooms, right? And you really like to have a clean, nice, updated bathroom when you're getting ready. It makes you feel good before going to work. But if you find a house that checks all the other boxes, that might be the 10% that you can change, right? Because you can update a bathroom. It's not like that condition forever. Location, how close it is to a school, that can't be changed. Square footage of the lot, size of the backyard, that stuff's harder to change, right? And so 80% checks the boxes, 10% you can learn to live with, and 10% you can change. Good rule to live by, in my humble opinion. Finally, number 6, engage with real estate pros. Now, in number 4, you're engaging with a mortgage professional, getting yourself pre-approved, talking through numbers. Number 6, you're engaging with real estate pros, a reliable agent who's knowledgeable, worth their weight in gold. They can help you determine, you know what? I thought I really liked this neighborhood, but for a similar price point, I can get better schools, bigger houses, whatever the case may be, right? They're going to help guide you. And real estate agents that I work with personally, and I know a lot of them, are just absolutely worth their weight in gold when it comes to helping you advise, because all day, every day, that's all they live is real estate. So they know statistics about the neighborhoods. They know the demographics, whether it's young or old or upcoming. They know the vibe and how many kids are running around on the street and what the schools are like, all those things, right? That you might not necessarily know just looking through Google or something to that effect. So going to run through them again real quick. This list of 6, but I encourage you, make your own list. Maybe it's 8, maybe it's 4 things, whatever it is. If you've got a goal, best way to achieve a goal is to write down the goal, write down actionable steps to get you to the goal, and then start working on those steps. So my 6, improve your credit score, save for a down payment, research the real estate market, get yourself mortgage pre-approved, define your home preferences, and engage with real estate pros. Let me know down in the comments below if you've got goals for real estate in 2024. Let me know if there's something that's not on the list you think definitely should be. Let me know if you've already bought and some things that you did or didn't do that you regret or were vitally important to you. Whatever the case, hopefully this message reaches you and helps you in your home buying journey. Welcome to 2024. Thanks for watching, and subscribe, like, do all those things. GreatMortgageBroker.com is where you find me and my team. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.